Do you guys like money? Well, don't worry. This isn't a pyramid scheme or some scam. I'm talking about selling and trading items in TF2. Now that some of you already know the basics of TF2 because of my latest video, let's move on to the basics of selling, trading, and some good old RNG. Let's get right to it. TF2, as you know, has an enormous economy and many platforms to trade from, even many third-party websites that are 100% safe and legit. These third-party websites are backpack.tf and marketplace.tf. I should probably mention that I am not sponsored in any way by any of these organizations. So let's start with backpack.tf. Backpack.tf is a free website where you sign in with your Steam account and boom, your items are already there. They already have predetermined prices based on the market. Now, you can browse items or look at any item you want in specific. Take my hat, the human cannonball. I might want a specific unusual effect on it, like the Cloud9 effect. Just click a couple of buttons and boom, the exact hat I have been looking for. With all different pricing, and you're probably noticing how the amount in dollars isn't there and you just see keys. Well, do not be worried because backpack.tf has many different types of currencies, ranging from earbuds, keys, refined metal, and dollars, mostly USD. You're probably confused by most of what I just listed, so let me give you a full yet brief rundown of it all. Starting at earbuds. These are a cosmetic introduced to TF2 when the game was available on Mac. It was kind of like a partnership between Apple and Valve. These earbuds, depending on where you got them from, are about $12.15 USD. So if an item was worth 3 or 4 earbuds, well then doing the quick math would total up to $36.44 to $48.60 USD. Obviously, this transaction would only work if you owed the right amount of earbuds. You may be asking if I could do half in earbuds and half in USD dollars. Well, that is up to you and the seller to work out. They would normally ask you to send them a trade offer, and then you two would dispute your business from there. Do you have any questions so far? I know this is confusing, but bear with me. Let's move on to keys. Just like earbuds, they are just a different currency. However, a key is around $3.50. That doesn't mean you could get items for cheaper. That's just another currency to pay with. These keys are one of the main items you would trade with. Why are they so amazing? Because these are literal keys, and literal keys open stuff, just like the Manco supply crate. What's so important about these crates, you may be wondering? Well, these crates are essentially what keep items on the market. This is where you would unbox more rare items and keep the economy going. That's why, primarily on backpack.tf, you see lots of items paid for in keys rather than in dollars. Again, I cannot stress this enough. Don't think for paying the same item with keys is going to be cheaper than using dollars. In most cases, you'll end up paying more. This is because, like earbuds and anything with a fixed value, you cannot split the amount and change it from its predetermined value. Let's move on to the last one, refined metal. Let's quickly cover what refined metal is. Refined metal is essentially available to everyone. In your backpack on TF2, you can craft scrap metal from items in your backpack that you don't want. And then use that scrap metal to make reclaimed metal, which then you can make refined metal. In summary, you need 3 scrap metal to make 1 reclaimed metal, and you need 3 reclaimed metal to make 1 refined metal. So you need 9 scrap metal to make 1 refined metal, which is literally 9 items in your backpack being removed. Do not do this unless you have lots of items to spare. This is really time consuming and painful to do, and refined metal is maybe worth 30 cents. The only reason you would see refined metal for items is if they're really cheap, and someone wants refined metal in their backpack for some reason. Are we all clear on that? Awesome. Let's move on to marketplace.tf. Marketplace is an amazing website used to buy items for just cash. There isn't much here to talk about rather than once you make a sale, you can get that money deposited to your bank account. Instead of the Steam community market where you can only get cash to your Steam wallet and never to your actual wallet in your pocket. Marketplace acts the same way as backpack.tf, but without the trading aspect. The only catch is that when a buyer buys something from you, you lose 10% of the total revenue. Now let's talk about the Steam community market. You buy any items from any game on Steam. It's all the same as Marketplace, but there are 2 fees. However, they are individual. One fee is a Steam transaction fee. This is a fee for buying games and whatnot, so essentially it's like a tax. But the fee that we're most focused on is the TF2 fee, which is 10%. This is the same as Marketplace, except at Marketplace you actually get the money into your real life pocket. I believe I've covered some of the most important and boring parts. Now let's talk about the interesting part, RNG. RNG has been in video games forever. It has been a key part of games' luck. But the RNG I am talking about is opening up crates. You know how sometimes you get a free 2023 cosmetic case? That's what I'm talking about. As many of you already know, TF2 has unusuals, and those are super rare hats that you can only get from opening up crates, and besides directly buying them. Why is opening up those crates so fun? Because it's essentially a slot machine. You either win big or waste your money. However, I do not promote any form of gambling or unsafe financial decisions. This is not my fault if you spend all of your money on this. Don't blame me. That's the thrill of it. The feeling of unboxing unusual or just something you really like is amazing. Now, I'm not saying everyone should do this all the time because more often than not, you will lose money. The chance of unboxing an unusual or of anything is incredibly rare. Like, I'm talking so rare. Like, literally 1%, like, statistically. The only reason why I'm suggesting this is because it's not a complete waste of money, because you will be getting other items when you unbox something. It's not the most stable way to get items into your backpack. The reason why I bring this up is because there will be a day where if you unbox enough, you could possibly get something that's worth your mortgage. Like literally. There are so many expensive hats in TF2 and they can only be realistically retrieved from opening up crates. The reason why I say realistically retrieved is because no one here, I'm hoping, is going to spend $22,000 on a couple of virtual pixels. Just please don't. Don't do that. Now, I know this has been a short video. Trading is obviously, I'm not like the most experienced at it. I don't do a whole lot of trading, but I'm sharing with you what I think would be helpful as, you know, if you're a first time trader, because, you know, I feel like I can relate to you a little bit more. This is unedited. This is basically raw audio of me talking, but I hope this has helped. I really hope you guys enjoyed this. And I just want to thank everyone for allowing me to do what I love to do. I would obviously love if you would subscribe and consider, you know, following the channel for more. But thank you very much for watching. It's helped me a lot, and I'll see you in the next one. I have big plans for the next one. Bye-bye.